What up, Smart Rapper? Today the video is on how to memorize your lyrics easier. Now, this is probably not going to be the answer that you want, but it's going to be the logical, smart answer that I've learned a lot from books that teach you how to memorize things and how to make things stick with you in your memory, and so that you can actually apply it to your rap career, right? So I read books, lots of books, hundreds of books. But hey, that's how it is. If you want to learn, you want to grow, you want to succeed, you have to educate yourself, build the knowledge, and then apply it, right? I'm smart. I'm Rob Level, and that's why this is SmartRapper.com, and you're gonna get smarter right after the intro.
It's like action. Look, man, you can't get past me. You might just laugh me, but you cannot last me. People talk trash me to try and classy, nasty to try to attack me, then they try to attach me to the.
So memorizing lyrics is something that happens, or even memorizing anything is something that happens after you are you're reviewing something, and then you're actually processing it to make it stick in your mind. There's a book I read, and I think it's called Make It Stick. There's so many. There's Made to Stick, there's Make It Stick. And it talks about the process and how things stick to your mind easier and into your memory and permanently place themselves a lot easier when you actually re-review them. And it talks about thousands of college students and all of the things done on how like people would like try to memorize everything right before the test, and that works, but it doesn't maintain and memorize that information. But what does is when you go back the next day and you actually re-review it, because your brain reprocesses it. And the more that you re-review something, like slightly re-review it and actually think about it and kind of quiz yourself on it slightly, you actually really retain it. And this was interesting because it showed all these studies. I was like, okay, that makes so much sense. So now when I want to memorize something, I have little notes that I take on it, and I re-review it and I process it. And then when I stop looking at it, I rethink about it. I try to explain it to myself, because this is really how things work. You don't understand something unless you can explain it to somebody, unless you can break it down for somebody, right? That's just how it is, no matter what it is. If I can't explain to you how something works, I really don't know about it, right? So let's go over like the step-by-steps here of the things that I'm gonna recommend for you to start memorizing your lyrics. Number one, write your verse, rewrite it, do whatever you're gonna do, and make sure that it's the final version, because you don't wanna start memorizing the wrong lyrics. Number two, rap the verse out loud over the beat a few times after you have it finished. Number three, later in the day, try to rap the verses again out loud to yourself with no beat, without looking at the paper. Because what this is doing is you're trying to reprocess, you're trying to remember. And actually, you thinking hard about what the lyrics are, as you remember them, it actually wires it into your brain better. Pretty cool. Number four, sleep. Because when you sleep, this is when your brain actually stores the information that you've been processing. That's why you ever heard the term sleep on it? That's a real thing, because when somebody actually goes to sleep, you wake up in a completely different mindset, and everything that you learned the day prior has now processed and logged itself, kind of like a computer. It kind of like does that, which is really crazy but really cool. And that's why some people, like experts who like learn knowledge, sometimes they'll learn something and then like 3 hours later they'll take a nap, and then they'll wake up actually having it stored better. It's like really crazy, but it's really freaking cool, because once you learn how the human brain works, you can use that to your advantage. Number five, the next day, right when you wake up, rap the verse again, because now what's happening is you're going to try to process what you remember from the day before, and trying to reprocess it as soon as you wake up is going to hardwire it into your brain even easier. Then again, lastly, at the end of the further on in the day, try to rap it again with no beats, so that you're processing it and remembering the lyrics as you go. Now you pretty much got it down, and if you can feel what I'm feeling right now, you pretty much got it down by now. And then when you go back to the song, you're gonna be like, you pretty much have it damn near memorized by that point. If you actually care about memorizing it, okay? You have to care. You have to be trying, you have to be applying, right? You can't just be like, I'm gonna half-ass this and it's gonna happen. That's not how anything works, okay? When you're consistently re-reviewing something and trying to process it, your brain hardwires it further and further in. And as that happens, you know, this is a great example is, what's some of your favorite songs from artists that you have, and all day long you'll start like rapping the lyrics, or you're doing the lyrics to it, and then as you do it more and more, don't you get more precise with what the lyric is and how you pronounce it and everything? Doesn't it like get easier and easier for you to do? And then eventually it's just like, oh, I could do it damn near identical the way that they did it. Same way that you'll see a kid do an Eminem Rap God verse, and the kid's like 9 years old. It's because he just did it. He listened to it, he processed it, he practiced it, he did it, he processed it, listened to it, and then eventually he did it so many times, he's able to do it better than me and you could do it without us actually practicing it. Just how it works, okay? I'm Rob Level, this is SmartRapper.com, and you just got a little bit smarter. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, ask them below, because I love providing and creating the content that I know that the community actually wants and needs, so that you guys you guys can become smarter. All right, hit me with a like, and then please hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell button, because when you do, it notifies you every day when I release a new video, so you can become smarter. All right, I'm Rob Level. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here's some more videos.
Work for it, or you ain't gon' get it. Don't hurt for it, then you ain't gon' live it. Can't move for it, don't deserve the privilege, and the people who matter ain't fucking with it. And sometimes I get so angry when all the things combine to pay me that I insanely wanna shoot somebody just to be a somebody. That's why I'm just trying to be better. I'm just trying to be better. I'm just trying to be better. I'm just trying to be better.